Hey, playa, have you ever felt pressured to be more muscular than you currently are? Well, not too long ago, I posted this photo over on Instagram, and I was a bit surprised by some of the comments on it. People telling me I needed to lose weight and get shredded and bulk up in order to be alpha. So today I wanted to talk about some of the pressures guys face to be ripped, to have muscles, just so they could be more of a man, and how that might be affecting you.
This is the Josh Beef. You're watching the Josh Beef.
For those of you that are new here, my name is Josh, and every single week I make videos sharing tips, ideas, and stories teaching you how to be your best self. And one of the things I've noticed is that within society, we heavily praise guys that have a lot of mass, a lot of muscle, and are just ripped to shreds. Superheroes are muscular, celebrities are muscular. Most of the people we look up to in society have this kind of toned, chiseled frame to them, and it's something a lot of us aspire to have because we think that it's going to make us more attractive, it's going to make us more confident. But one thing I wanted to dive deeper into is why we feel this obsession with gaining muscles, and what does that value actually serve us? So I did a little research and I came across a study that said that 18% of adolescent boys were highly critical of their weight and their physique. They felt like they didn't have enough meat and mass on them to turn that into muscle, and they felt like they weren't toned up enough to really be attractive. Now, when it comes to young people working out, I actually think that's a good thing. It's important to learn how to train your muscles, how to eat healthy, how to get fit in a way where you feel comfortable with who you are. But I think for a lot of young people, it can become an obsession. They start to do it and want to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and before you know it, that becomes kind of the central focus of their day-to-day. Another study revealed how prevalent this mindset is amongst young boys. We're talking about middle school and high school students here, with more than a third of them saying that they down protein powders and shakes, about 6% of them saying that they've used steroids before, and 10% saying that they've used some other kind of muscle-enhancing substance. I think a lot of young people are getting pulled into this type of behavior because they see it becoming so normalized around them. And when I received those comments on my picture of people telling me I needed to lose weight in order to be more alpha, it really kind of struck me that we might be heading in a direction that actually is hurting people and not helping them. Look, don't get me wrong here. People work out for all different kinds of reasons. For some people, they want to get bigger so they can defend themselves against bullies in case people start to pick on them. They want to feel secure enough to fight back. For other people, it's just to lose weight. They feel like they're a little overweight and they want to kind of trim down. And for others, it's to help them build that sense of confidence. Maybe with more muscles, they'll feel more secure going after the person that they like, or feel more attractive being around their crush. But I wouldn't say you need to constantly be working out and get super ripped to accomplish any of those things. Sometimes when people become way too obsessed with working out, they develop other problems like eating disorders, body dysmorphia, steroid and substance abuses, and they just start to feel really insecure about their bodies and who they are as people. So when I see comments from people saying, Josh, you have an alpha mindset, now all you need is the alpha body, it makes me really start to think, what exactly is an alpha body and why do we need it? My perspective is your level of physical activity should be somewhat relative to what your day-to-day looks like. So if you're someone that's involved in sports and is constantly doing a lot of physical activity, yeah, you should probably be working out more often. But if you're someone that kind of is just a student, or someone that works from home, or someone that goes on casual walks or does yoga, and you have more of this kind of basic routine to your life, you should probably have maybe an hour of activity or so a day, but that doesn't have to be super high intense muscle building training. You want to look good and you want to feel good. So getting a little toned up and putting on a little bit of muscle is totally fine in my book. I wanted to do the same thing when I was younger, but this whole idea of an alpha body, an alpha male, having this perfectly sculpted life and look is just not true. What you bring to the table, your personality, your charm, along with your appearance all make up who you are. But if you're only focusing on the outer appearance and you're really not working on your own inside self-growth as well, well then you're never going to be this alpha person. You're always going to kind of be this person who looks good on the outside, but when people get to know you, they're going to see that there's an emptiness there, that there isn't depth, that you haven't spent time working on being your best self. Your level of dedication to fitness and healthy eating ultimately should be determined by you, not by people on one side screaming at you saying,
"But I'm concerned about your health and your weight. You need to start working out and eating better."
and then people on the other side saying,
You don't need to do anything. You just keep yourself the way it is. That's the best.
you have to decide what makes sense for you. what you feel comfortable with, and what you want to improve and what you want to keep the same. That's no one else's decision but your own. I want to give a huge shout out to all my patrons and YouTube channel members. These are the people that help the channel grow. So if you want to learn how you can talk to me one-on-one every single month, check out the link to Patreon down below. Also, what I want you to do right now is to check out the playlist over there on the side. That playlist is going to break down how to learn to love yourself. I think a lot of times the reason why people get sucked into extreme exercise and fitness is because there's an insecurity they're trying to overcome. So check out that playlist. It has a lot of good videos that could be super helpful for you on your journey through life. On that note, guys, I'll catch you next time. As always, love and peace.